86 of the Sardis community, passed away Tuesday at his home. Visitation will be 6 to 9 p.m. tonight at Sardis Baptist Church number 2 in Addison, where services will be at 2 p.m. on Friday. He will lie in state from 1 to 2 p.m. Mackie Watts and Greg Dollar will officiate. Burial will be in the church cemetery. Billy Ray Allred passed away yesterday at his residence in Hackleburg, Alabama. He was 86 years of age. Graveside services will be at 1 p.m. tomorrow at Center Hill Cemetery. Reverend Butch Cleghorn officiating. The family will receive friends from 10 a.m. to noon on Friday at Moss Service Funeral Home. A memorial service for Iva A. Landis, age 85, of Summerton, will be at 1 p.m. Saturday at Hansville Assembly of God Church. James Perkins and Chuck Kennedy will officiate Hansville Funeral Home directing. Ms. Landis passed away yesterday at Coleman Regional Medical Center. And those are our obituaries for today, brought to you by Moss Service and Hansville Funeral Home.
Premier Bank presents Today on 2, broadcasting on Charter Cable in Cullman County, on the internet, channel2cullman.com. And of course, you can follow us on Twitter, on Facebook, and we archive all of our programs on YouTube. A lot of people watch our program on a regular basis on YouTube. Well, it is a beautiful, sunshiny morning. I think spring is here, the storm's over.
Thank goodness.
Everything is blooming and growing, and you have to mow your yard about every other day now.
I'm glad that's not my job anymore. That's why I
This
had a
would be a
brother.
good weekend for gardeners. Good weekend for that. Well, let's start with the weather forecast for today. Our weather is brought to you by Mitch Smith Chevrolet. Make the switch to Mitch. The average high temperature in Cullman, Alabama on the 1st of May is 74. The average low is 51. The record high on the state, 92 in 1942. The record low, 39, 1969. Sunset will be at 7:30, sunrise tomorrow at 5:58. Let's check the satellite picture and see what's going on around the country. There you can see our part of the country, and thank goodness the rain has ended in the beach area. Boy, the panhandle of Florida really had some problems the last couple of days. Here's our forecast for Cullman for today. Sunny and breezy, a high today of 65. Partly cloudy tonight, low of 45. Sunny tomorrow, warming up to 71. 77 on Saturday. 83 Sunday, 84 Monday, 85 Tuesday. So we're going to go from 65 today to 85 on Tuesday. 20-degree increase in temperatures.
We're going from spring to summer in
Yes,
1 week.
in
1 week.
One
That's all it
week
takes.
from spring to summer. That's a good way to put it. Have you paid any attention to the rain in, I mentioned the Florida Panhandle? 18 inches of rain
18
in
inches.
Foley, Alabama.
Wow.
I cannot imagine.
No, I knew
18
there
inches.
was something going on, but I had no idea it was
Right.
that much.
I contacted a friend and I says, how bad is it? And she said, well, let's put it this way. Most businesses were closed yesterday because the streets were all flooded. You couldn't get anywhere. She said, hopefully, she works at a bank, said hopefully the bank will be open today as the water
Wow.
starts to go down a little bit. She sent me some
Wow.
pictures of water up to the windows of vehicles. Yeah.
I would be building myself an ark if I lived in the Panhandle
Yes,
right now.
good point. Yeah, I just can't imagine 18 inches of rain.
Oh,
Something else. But anyway, I think that is past. Hopefully they don't have, well, you know they're going to have damage from
Yeah.
that much flooding, but interesting situation. Well, let's see. Let's check our Facebook friend. Who's our friend for today?
Billy Barnett is our Facebook friend, and he likes country music and Rodney G's. So I'm sure he will enjoy that large barbecue sandwich from Mad Dog Mike's Famous Barbecue. Before he goes and gets it, he just has to swing by the station and come pick up his certificate.
Okay, it is May, the 1st of May, and lots of big events take place in Cullman in the month of May, including Relay for Life, which is tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night.
Who's our guest today?
It's Nancy Moore is going to be here talking about Relay for Life. So we're
Okay,
very glad
well,
to have her with us. No strawberry suit.
That's right.
unfortunately.
Talk to Nancy about that here in just a little bit. George Spear is here with news and commentary right after this.
Currently, there are 206 registered sex offenders in Coleman County that are allowed to operate on the honor system. Within 4 weeks of taking office, they will be checked monthly by every deputy. I want every one of my deputies to know where the sex offenders live in their communities, and as they are traveling up and down the roads protecting you, and they see a bicycle in a registered sex offender's yard, they will pull over and check and see why there is a child at that house and if there's a potential victim.
At Premier Bank, we are very proud of the long-lasting relationships we have with our customers. We'll go almost anywhere to meet your banking needs.
Overwhelmed by home refinancing offers from telephone solicitors and direct mail advertising, and then find you're not qualified for a specific plan? The Mortgage Center, a hometown lender, compares the rates from all home loan lenders and the qualifications of the various government programs to find a plan best suited to you. The Mortgage Center helps Cullman County people purchase and refinance their homes.
This is Pat Newton. Call us today and let us tailor a loan program to your specific needs and requirements.
Meet the KitchenAid 36-inch induction cooktop. It might just change the way you cook. Induction technology heats the pan and not the cooking surface to offer you a new level of precision, speed, and energy efficiency. 9 settings give you different levels of heat to achieve precise temperatures and amazing responsiveness. Water boils in just seconds, making this the fastest to boil induction cooktop available. The KitchenAid 36-inch induction cooktop.
Time for news and commentary on this Thursday. Pretty Thursday morning. Looking at the local news, Cullman Times is reporting that, basically the bottom line, it's not in the story, but the reality of the matter is if you are in line at McDonald's or any of the other restaurants we have in Cullman this week, and beginning today, and you see a lot of people, don't be surprised. They're expected to be about 6,000 people coming in, and for one of the biggest events, possibly the biggest event, at Heritage Park. It's the NCAA Division II Gulf South Conference Softball Championships. They're coming in, or championship, expected to bring in about $1.3 million in economic impact. Like I say, some 6,000 people coming in, so heads up, it's bound to make a difference, and if nothing else in traffic, right? Also, it began Monday evening, sometime like around 9:39 p.m. You know what I'm talking about. It ended at 9:58. 19 minutes that the folks in Berlin and Welty had to deal with that tornado. According to the Emergency Management Agency and others, it ran at 145 mile per hour, okay? The peak wind was 8.81 miles. That's how far it traveled. And it was as wide as 350 yards. That's a wide one right there. Also, the EMA is also saying that 31 of 67 counties in Alabama dealt with tornadoes Monday night. 240 homes damaged or destroyed, and 3 people, of course, as you know, have died as a result of that. The one that went up through Limestone County, it was an EF3, as was the one that hit Berlin and Welty, traveled 15, almost 16 miles. And we saw that one. Boy, what a tough situation. I noticed that AL.com had a video this morning, someone
shot of the one going headed toward Athens. I didn't look at it, but I saw that it's available. In today's age, with so many electronics and smartphones and all, just about anything that happens, someone's going to be able to capture it if they think about it in time and videotape it. A new law goes into effect in Kenya this week. It makes it legal for a man to marry as many women as he wants. Say what? And many women's groups are happy that's the case. Go figure. As many women as he wants. And the question is, will there be as many, child support claims? I don't know. You have to wonder about things like that. I thought that was odd. But then it's a different world when it comes to different parts of this good old world, is it not? Different cultures and all. Back when I was a kid, about this time of year, my mother and my grandparents would sit around, and we took a butter knife and would take crepe paper, cut it into strips, and we'd sit there and pull that crepe paper, not tear it, those little strips, until they got into a little circle, a little spiral. And then I watched my grandmother as she would take and move those things around and get them just right so that they all looked like flowers in a little pot. And they would take them to the graves. Sunday will be Decoration Day at Missionary Grove Baptist Church, where most of my family members are buried. And it brings to light the fact that this is that time of year. You see these flowers for sale, little vendors along the highway and all. But is this a dying tradition? I don't know. I do know this, that you have fewer people concerned about the upkeep of a graveyard. For example, in Madison, they've decided to raise cemetery fees from $750 to $1,500 to bury your loved one. The opening and closing of a grave in Coleman County, I believe, runs about $300. That's added, of course, to the expenses of the funeral. It jumped from $300 in Madison County to $500. In fact, try to have someone buried, or once they pass away, for less than $7,000. It just is hard to do, which is, of course, explains why you have a lot of people who are cremated and they go on the shelf, I guess, or somewhere else. A lot of people prefer to be strewn somewhere where they love the scenery and such as that. But it just, again, as I say, brings to light the issue of who's going to take care of these graves. They've gone in the past. Remember when you take white sand and put it on the grave, A lot of cemeteries don't allow that, people who manage cemeteries. It's such a nightmare to try to keep these things clean and in place and such as that. So they've gone just to flowers and a regular to a tombstone and all. But at any rate, it's one thing to consider if you have someone and it's Decoration Day at their church. Stay tuned. More of Today on 2 after this.
There's stuff around your house, but we don't make stuff. We make ovens. Dual fuel, double ovens. And they bake so evenly that now delicious is something you can depend on. We only make things for one room. The best room. Your kitchen. We're devoted to it. And you can feel it in everything we make. Nobody knows the kitchen like KitchenAid.
Overwhelmed by home refinancing offers from telephone solicitors and direct mail advertising, and then find you're not qualified for a specific plan? The Mortgage Center, a hometown lender, compares the rates from all home loan lenders and the qualifications of the various government programs to find a plan best suited to you. The Mortgage Center helps Coleman County people purchase and refinance their homes.
This is Pat Newton. Call us today and let us tailor a loan program to your specific needs and requirements.
We have to be more responsive to the needs of victims within our community, and we will do this by establishing a victim service unit within the Sheriff's Office. Utilizing the personnel there, this unit will also assist the victims of assault, domestic violence cases, to the needed people that they can speak to that will help them not only get self-help, but through the prosecution of their case. And I would like to ask for your vote on June 3rd in the 2014 Republican primary election.
At Premier Bank, we take pride in serving our community. We respect our customers, and we've won awards for our ethical conduct. We're motivated to do all we can for you, and we're interested in your banking needs. We're efficient, safe, and sound, and our relationships with our customers are second to none.
At Premier Bank, we put the customer first.
Today on 2 continues this part of our show. We have some prizes we would like to give away. Let's see what we have for prizes for today. Ooh, free haircut courtesy of Hair by Loretta. And let's see, we also have the family barbecue package from Mad Dog Mike's Famous Barbecue. And those are the prizes we have for today. Of course, we'll ask you a question about one of our merchant ads. So let's start looking at our ads right now. See if we can come up with a question for today, starting with the Wellness and Aquatic Center, where they have the full fitness center complete with weights, cardio, and professional training, indoor walking track, a lot of classes available, day passes available too.
Brown & Company Beverages is where good taste begins. They have domestic and imported, regional and local beer and wine, ciders, meads, mixes, and gourmet sodas, and they're located on Highway 157 next to the Ford dealership.
Mullins Body Shop, over 50 years they've been doing auto body repair and towing. You can still count on them every day. Call Mullins Body Shop.
In Alabama Sunrooms and Awnings, they do patio and deck coverings, awnings, metal roofs, vinyl siding, garages, buildings, and they give free estimates. If they do it, it's built right, and you can visit them on the web at builtrightawnings.com.
Autotech does repair and service of all vehicles, foreign and domestic, located on County Road 1354 in Vinemont, just past the Super Saver. That is Autotech.
And Jollytime Rentals, where fun is always in the air. You can call Holly Mullins today to book at 256-620-JOLLY. That's 5655. And they have the inflatables and slides and toddler interactives and all the concession equipment that you're going to need.
Grand Point Pharmacy, open as early as 7:30 Monday through Saturday. They're on Highway 31 North. That's the original home of Two Old Goats product line, Grand Point Pharmacy.
Deb's Bookstore is your hometown bookstore. It is just down the road from here, and gift certificates are available, and browsers are always welcome. She's located at 207 3rd Street Southwest in Coleman.
The Candle Garden, right downtown next to Moe's Barbecue, has hand-poured candles and over 50 fragrances. Lots of gift items available too. That's the Candle Garden. There we go with some of our merchant ads for today. The question for today is about Hair by Loretta, which is also one of our prizes for today. What is the discount to new customers at Hair by Loretta? They have a discount for new customers, and that's on their ad. Tell us what that amount is. And you win the free haircut, and you win the family pack of barbecue from Mad Dog Mike's Famous Barbecue. Our phone number is 256-734-7399. Go ahead and call in right now while we watch Money Matters, brought to you by Premier Bank.
Good morning. I'm Jordan Carter with Premier Bank. Today I want to tell you about how internet banking can be beneficial to a small business. Internet banking can help a small business reconcile bank statements, make transfers, along with various other functions. I hope that this will make running your business a little easier. Thank you.
Well, it looks like we have stumped the audience for today, so we'll have to show you the ad of Hair by Loretta, and you can find out what the discount is for new customers. So let's look at the rest of our merchant ads for today, and let's see who we're going to talk about the rest of our ads. And today, with this time, we start with the H Chance Christian Bookstore. They have a new item in the store where they can do engraving of wood and metal products. Personalized gifts for weddings, anniversaries, deacons and pastors, or any occasion. The H Chance Christian Bookstore.
And Pizza Hut of Coleman does $10 family-size pasta on Tuesdays and 50-cent wing Wednesday. And every day is the all-you-can-eat lunch buffet from 11 to 2 for only $6.49. They're on 2nd Avenue North.
Hanceville Drugstore is a blast from the past. Opened in 1925. They still have ice cream treats from the original soda fountain. Always old-time friendly service. Always great sales. The corner of Commercial Street, downtown Hanceville.
And there it is, Hair by Loretta. New clients get $5 off. So if you're in the need of a new hairdresser, go see her today. You can call her to make an appointment, and she's located in the Kalo Salon.
The blizzard of the month was confetti cake.
No, it's a
I have no
surprise.
idea what it is for May.
Cotton State Barns of Coleman. They do carports, playsets, utility trailers, storage buildings, and there's no credit check. You're approved. Located on 278 West, just past I-65.
And Tires for Less, more than just tires. They do oil changes, minor engine repair, replace shocks and brakes. See Greg and the guys at Tires for Less on Highway 31.
And Earl's Body Shop has been voted best towing service, and David, Diane, and the employees thank you for this honor. They do large and small towing, local or long distance, and they're located on Highway 31 North in Coleman, and you can visit them at earlsbodyshop.com.
Be Fit, a fitness facility located right downtown Coleman. Change your life and your body. No long-term contract, you just pay by the month, and a personal trainer is included with your fee.
Mr. Hicks Menswear, they come see them for the new prom looks. If there's any last-minute proms that you're attending, they're the prom tuxedo destination, and also for any formal wear. That's Mr. Hicks Menswear on Compass Way in Coleman.
Mad Dog Mike's Famous Barbecue and the Family Barbecue Pack, priced at $13.99. You get a full pound of barbecue, 2 sides and 4 buns. Mad Dog Mike's Barbecue and the Berlin Quick Stop. There we go with our merchant ads for today. And now it's time to check birthdays. See who celebrates the birthday on the first day of May, May Day. Who has a birthday today?
Looks like Max Townsend
The
and
mayor.
Jacob Dunn. There we go. Some important birthdays today. And of course, they're all going to be entered for our drawing to receive the ice cream cake from Dairy Queen on tomorrow. It is tomorrow.
Anything you want to know about what's happening in Coleman in the month of May, you talk to Nancy Moore.
Yes.
And we're going to talk to Nancy right after this.
Finders Keepers is a unique and fun shopping experience. Lovely antiques, collectibles, or vintage items, we have what you're looking for at Finders Keepers in downtown Coleman. Furniture, repurposed items, and treasures from the past. They all make the store a fun place to shop. Handmade baby and children's fashion accessories and even original art are offered by local artisans. It's truly a unique shopping experience. Finders Keepers.
At Premier Bank, we're a bit old-fashioned. We actually answer the telephone when you call. However, old-fashioned doesn't mean we aren't up to date. With the latest technology, Premier Bank meets the various needs of our customers. Mobile smartphone banking, internet banking, ATMs, convenient offices. At Premier Bank, we have the right products right now with good old-fashioned customer service. At Premier Bank, we put the customer first.
Life lived in black and white is not a life lived. Today, I choose color. To see it. To feel it. To be in it. To be upon it. And to live a life surrounded by it. Today, I put on a fresh coat.
As your sheriff, I will have an open door policy for every citizen of Coleman County. I believe it is important for every citizen to be able to voice their concerns and needs to the sheriff of Coleman County. Because as law enforcement officers, we get so focused on law enforcement, we forget to listen to the people. And if we will listen to the people of Coleman County, then they will help drive the sheriff's office in a positive direction for their needs.
Welcome back to more of Today on 2. I like when guests bring on show and tell. How is this for show and tell? A beautiful quilt. Nancy Moore is our guest today. Nancy, tell us about the quilt.
This quilt is Shirley Wise, who started making one every year 10 years ago.
Okay.
She started out with just the survivors t-shirts. And then now she's just done from the different teams. So in September, she starts gathering t-shirts from this past relay and makes the quilt, and then we have donations for the next year and give the quilt away. So we will end our donations Friday night at midnight, have a drawing, and somebody will get this beautiful quilt.
Wow. And you get a one-of-a-kind, it's a collector's item.
Oh, it is a collector, and it's if you've had somebody with cancer,
right,
you know, that's a loved one, it really means a lot to you. So.
And I know you have, but we won't get into
No, we won't.
that story today.
I have started. Started doing relay in the mid '90s. Took a little break, and I'm back. We're going to be at the fairgrounds Friday. The Survivors Dinner is at 5. Opening ceremony at 6:30. I have Ernest Houck speaking, and then I've got Rachel Purcell doing the national anthem.
Okay. Let's go back to Ernest Houck speaking. Ernest is a survivor.
He is a survivor. And so he's going to be giving us his story, and I'm super excited to have Ernest do this. Then we have the Survivors Walk at 7, and the Luminaries at 9, and then the games, and I've got a lot of contests and games for the different teams that are in relay. We'll be there till 7 o'clock the next morning, and supposed to have wonderful weather up at the fairgrounds this weekend. And if you've never been, it's great family fun. We're raising money for a wonderful cause. So we've got so far 51 teams that have signed up. People will start setting up their campsites Friday, mid-morning lunch. Got a lot of different teams that have got snow cone machines, just different activities for kids. It's just going to be a lot of fun. Is the Survivors Walk still a part of the opening ceremonies like it used to be?
Yes,
it is.
What I was going to mention is the fact that if you go and watch the Survivors Walk, you will see lots of people that you know and you didn't realize they're cancer survivors.
Correct. It's very, very moving.
It is very moving, and it shows the fact that the money raised that goes to research is working.
Yes, sir.
Because people are surviving more and more all the time.
More and more all the time. Each one of us has had somebody that's, touched by cancer.
Right.
My mother-in-law has had 2 bouts with it in the last 18 months, 2 years. So, I'm doing this for her, and I'm doing this for my children, my children's children.
Right.
One day we're going to have, a cure, no cancer.
Right.
And, that's my dream.
Okay, give us the details again. Where and when?
Fairgrounds, Friday night. Survivor Dinner at 5. Opening ceremony at 6:30. Survivor Lap at 7. And then Luminaries at 9. And that is where, and you can buy your Luminaries up until right before 9 o'clock. You can do those in honor of somebody or in memory of somebody for cancer.
And the thing that we need to stress, if you have never been, don't worry about getting there on time, because something will always be going on.
Something will be going on all the time. Actually, I've got a karaoke contest at 12:30. I got a womanless beauty contest. I've got a hula hoop contest.
You found your event.
There we go.
I need to see you out there now. So
but entertainment's all night long.
All night long.
Everybody stays up all night.
All night.
Somebody's always walking.
Somebody is always walking.
Yeah.
Always walking. So I'm looking forward to seeing everybody there. It's going to be a wonderful weekend.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
Okay, Nancy, thank you. God bless.
Before I forget,
Okay.
Hello, Hunter, I love you. I did not tell my 9-year-old that. I got in trouble last time. I would be in trouble.
We'll be back with more right after this.
In the Nation, we reward safe driving. Add Vanishing Deductible from Nationwide Insurance and get $100 off every year of safe driving, which means you could save a lot of Benjamins. We put members first because we don't have shareholders. Join the Nation.
Nationwide is on your side.
As Sheriff of Coleman County, I will set a new standard in drug enforcement across Coleman County by using my training, my qualifications, and my experience in working with other local, state, and other law enforcement agencies across the state of Alabama and Coleman County to go after not only lower level drug distributors, but the upper level drug traffickers in Coleman County. And I would like to ask for your vote on June 3rd in the 2014 Republican primary election.
Finders Keepers is a unique and fun shopping experience. Lovely antiques, collectibles, or vintage items, we have what you're looking for at Finders Keepers in downtown Coleman. Furniture, repurposed items, and treasures from the past. They all make the store a fun place to shop. Handmade baby and children's fashion accessories and even original art are offered by local artisans. It's truly a unique shopping experience. Finders Keepers.
It's time for our community billboards, which are brought to you by Pepsi and Coleman Jefferson Gas. Baileyton Head Start will be taking applications for their preschool program. It's for children ages 3 to 5, and parents, you can call for an application. You can call 256-796-2834. And the American Cancer Society Relay for Life of Coleman County event, the You're the Reason slideshow display, will return for the event tomorrow and Saturday at the fairgrounds. And if you want to memorialize someone that you know that has battled cancer, you can share photos of those loved ones. They're just requesting a $10 donation to put the photo in the slideshow. And you can contact Gail Crutchfield for more information. And the Strawberry Festival 5K, 10K run will be Saturday, May 10th at 8 a.m. at the Fest Hall. The 5K is $25 and the 10K is $30. And you can contact Katie Free at 256-507-1533 for more information. If you have a community billboard that you'd like to share with us, you can email it to us at channel2coleman@gmail.com. You can tell us by phone at 256-734-7399 or be our friend on Facebook at Channel 2 Coleman.
And the weather forecast brought to you by Mitch Smith Chevrolet on Cherokee Avenue. It will be sunny and breezy today, a high of 65. Partly cloudy tonight, low of 45. Sunny tomorrow with a high of 71. Tomorrow, that's politics on Today on 2. Who's our guest tomorrow?
Matt Gentry's our guest tomorrow.
Matt Gentry, a candidate for sheriff in the primary election coming up next month. That's our program for today, brought to you by Premier Bank.
Hope you have a great day.